So you are now in your 28th week, which also means you are in your third and final trimester. Well done, it's time to start getting ready for that little baby to arrive. But first, let's take a look at how they're doing in their 28th week. At 28 weeks, your baby is now around 38 centimetres long and is weighing in at around 2.5 pounds. Size-wise, you're looking at your very own cucumber in there, which is pretty big. The loveliest thing about this week is that baby is pretty much perfectly formed and their heartbeat is so strong now that if your partner put their head to your bum, they may be able to hear it, although you will need a really quiet room first. Baby's eyesight has developed that little bit more now too, and if you held them in your arms, they would be able to see you. And as lovely as that is, stay in there for a little bit longer just yet, baby. Baby's brain is also doing some really exciting things this week, ready for life outside of the womb. Yes, the thalamocortical complex is now beginning to be active. This is the part of the brain that is thought to be responsible for consciousness, so this is a really big brain development. Another exciting fact for this week is that babies are now settling into the right kind of position, ready for birth, and this typically would be head down. Now, this can change over the coming weeks, and some babies can end up being breech, where they are feet or bottom first, and usually in that case the safest form of delivery is a C-section, but there are ways to help baby turn, which your midwife should be able to give you tips and advice on nearer the time. So let's take a look at some real scan footage for week 28, shall we? Now, we've talked about baby, but what about you? How are you feeling, and what is being 28 weeks pregnant really like? Well, here at Channel Mum, we're comparing the textbook versus the truth, with a little help from some expectant mums just like you. Now you're in the third and final trimester, it really does feel like the end is in sight, doesn't it? Which is so exciting. But if you are feeling a little bit overwhelmed, either by your long to-do list or just feeling anxious about the birth, then make sure you speak to your midwife about any worries or concerns you do have, because she will be able to help. And why not chat to your friends about their experiences too? In fact, we've tons of vlogs for every week of pregnancy over on Channel Mum, so have a watch of those as well, and we promise you will feel less alone. One thing definitely worth thinking about now you're in the third trimester is the fact that unfortunately a lot of those old symptoms that you experienced in the first trimester will start to creep back in again. One of which is tiredness, and your body is working super hard now. You're getting much bigger, you've got a lot more weight to carry in your belly, and you're gonna get really tired. So try and make sure that you get as much rest as you can. And I know that this can be easier said than done when you've already got children or you're working, but do try and make sure you ask for help when you need it as well. You are doing so well, and the health of you and your baby is so important. Now let's take a look at those gorgeous bumps. Here's how some other mums' pregnant bellies looked at 28 weeks. This is my 28-week belly, and I feel like we're really getting there now. Like, it's a proper egg shape.
I feel like I am getting so big. It's so itchy, I have to put cream in it all the time. And then to the sides.
Here is bump. My belly button that's kind of vanishing. No, it hasn't come out, it's just kind of flat.
I wouldn't say it's got much bigger this week, although everyone does tell me that I've really popped out, but they're normally people that I haven't seen for a few weeks.
This is what my bump looks like. Really big and round.
So what else can you expect? Well, here at Channel Mum, we've got tons of vlogs for every week of pregnancy from other mums who are at the same stage as you are right now. So let's take a look at what they had to say about being 28 weeks.
I've had a lot of energy, and I just feel so, I don't know, just full of energy, and I just want to get things done and do lots of things.
SPD has come back with a vengeance. It's just as painful as it was at its worst. So basically when I walk I get shooting pains kind of up my left bum cheek and lower back, as well as having the SPD pain, which feels like I've been kicked in the crotch.
I'm having really, really bad baby brain, like just ridiculous, forgetting stupid things. I have no memory. I have to write everything in a diary or I just won't remember it at all.
My bump, while everybody says I'm really big, is actually measuring slightly smaller than average, which is quite weird, believe it or not. Like, I wasn't expecting that, to be honest.
My boobs have been leaking. Oh, it's so disgusting. Like yellow colostrum stuff, ruining all my pajama t-shirts.
Over the course of 24 hours, it's like my belly just popped. It went huge.
Doing lots of shopping, we've actually managed to get the car seat and the stroller, and it's just so nice to get these things out of the way and to see them in the house.
I've also started to get a little bit of heartburn, nothing major, not enough that I need to take something or that it kind of stops me in my tracks, but I keep getting that feeling.
I really can't sleep. My sleep is so bad. I'm also having pregnancy insomnia.
You started experiencing like really warm and itchy boobs.
I'm feeling kicks and bumps all over the place.
And finally, it's time to get honest. So here are the channel mum, the good, the bad, and the ugly of being 28 weeks pregnant. The good, you are in your 3rd trimester and the end is finally in sight. You are just weeks away from meeting your baby now, so give yourself a pat on the back. You got this, mama. The bad, the return of the tiredness, and it may have already caught up with you already, except this time around you're feeling really big and uncomfortable to boot. It's not fun, we know, but hopefully it won't be for too much longer. And the ugly. Well, maybe not ugly as such, but you may find that you are now the proud owner of some leaky boobs. Yep, my 28th week was when I started to leak colostrum, which really took me by surprise. Now, this doesn't happen for everybody, but it is completely normal though, and it's a sign of your body preparing to feed your baby once it's born, should you choose to breastfeed. It's impressive, yes, but slightly inconvenient at the same time. You may find that you've had to break into your stash of breast pads a little bit sooner than planned. So, as always, we hope you've enjoyed watching our textbook versus the truth about being 28 weeks pregnant. We would absolutely love to hear how you and Bump are doing, so be sure to let us know down in the comments below. And if you'd like something to watch after this, then why not check out all the other vlogs from other mums who are 28 weeks pregnant right now over on Channel Mum. We'll leave the link down below for you as always. So that's all from us here at Channel Mum. We'll see you and that lovely bump of yours next week for week 29.